Oh, hey, buddy, guess what? It's time for Butthouse episode 22. I'm so sorry that we were late last week, and I'm sorry we didn't have a Patreon episode for you, but guess what? Everything is coming back to normal now. It's a new normal. Yay! What the fuck is up, boys? How you doing?
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Yeah.
Actually, I knew what you were saying, but then I was like, wait, I don't know what this is. What is that?
I don't know myself, but I know that it is a song of some sort by somebody.
Damn.
It exists in the world. If you know it, please leave a comment below, subscribe, and, just glad that you're all here. Episode 22. It's going good so far. We're doing well, brother. How about you, Dan?
I'm doing well. The last episode kicked my ass so much that I had to get a haircut and start working out again. So things are actually looking up thanks to that episode.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
I as well received a haircut, but I have not worked out. I have just been working and recovering.
Bro, fucking one thing I wanted to say is I was just moving my car, and there was like a Hasidic family walking by as I first was getting into my car. And the little boy was like pushing or he's like on a little scooter, and for some reason, like his hair, like he had the yarmulke, but then I could see like the shavedness, which I feel like you don't really fully see that much. Like
Yeah.
And I was kind of just staring at the kid, like not even thinking about it. Like I just kept looking at him, and then he was going by and he looked at me and he just went like this. He just went. He just gave me a wave.
That's nice.
And I was like, I smiled and waved back, but I was like, oh, that was a nice moment. But
that is nice.
But
I've never
I
been
felt
waved
weird.
at by a Hasidic person of any age.
Yeah, I've never even had my existence like acknowledged.
Yeah,
but
no.
I thought that was really nice, dude.
No, only Dylan. They tried to fucking kidnap
Yeah,
Dylan.
they tried to
over
recruit
Lower
him.
East Side.
Are you Jewish?
Little Jewish kids rip scooters too.
They love
yeah.
it.
They
dude.
do not look where they're going. They're just fucking flying up and down the streets.
They got God on their side, brother.
Next time I see one like ripping, I'm just gonna pull up a video of tail whips on like a Razor scooter.
Yeah, check this out, dude.
Like,
you could do a
yeah.
bry flip. I know you could.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna Big Daddy him, throw a stick,
Yeah.
or just illegally adopt a child.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's pronounced abduct.
What did I say?
Adopt.
Oh yes, sorry. Yes,
Two different things, but don't get it twisted, brother.
That's assault, brother.
Dude, so, yeah, it was sick having Little Stranger around. That shit was fucking fun as hell. Got really, really drunk.
It's so fun.
And, and then last night, or yesterday, they were in the studio in New York somewhere with this dude, Basie Bob, who, he's like, his resume's insane. He works with, like, Lauryn Hill and...
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, he was the he mixed fucking Juicy by Biggie. It's crazy. Like, there was
wild.
a fucking gold plaque on the wall and shit. He said the first hip-hop session he ever engineered was for Slick Rick's The Show.
What?
Which is crazy, bro. And he was like, oh, yeah, I was right up there. Like, in the studio. I was like, what?
And
Wow,
he reached
bro,
out to
what?
them, right?
Yeah, he's like a fan of Little Stranger and wanted to work with him. So he apparently like made a beat. I heard the song that they were making. It was fucking dope. But I didn't do any rapping. I was just sitting in the studio observing, but it was sick. But then after that, we last night went to Johnny's brother, Nick. He is the general manager at this spot called Royal Palms, which is like it's a huge place inside. It's a shuffleboard place. And not like table shuffleboard, but like with the sticks. You know what I mean? And I've never played that, but it was pretty damn fun, dude. And so we went there and shut it down, and we're chilling after hours, getting fucking all boozed out, and it was fun, dude. We were slap boxing, shirtless and shit. It went off the rails a little bit, but it was sick.
You were like drunk as hell showing me videos, and I was like, dude, that looks like the best time ever. I'm so upset that I was at work for
bro,
that.
it was really sick. And then I skated all the way home. Well, actually, so first, me and Johnny and this chick, we went to, what is it called, Lucky's or something? You said it was
Lucky
called
13.
Lucky 13.
Yeah.
It's like a bar right down the street, but, they do the Coyote Ugly shit where it's like fucking some metal chick dancing on the bar and fucking...
Stripper pole.
I didn't see it. Oh, no, I did see the
It's
stripper
in the
pole. That
very
same
back of the
chick
bar.
fucking went up and did some crazy shit. It was cool.
She was made of metal?
Yeah, she was like Mario when you get the green box. She
You
turned into
skated
metal.
home from there?
Yeah, I skated 3.5 miles home.
Holy shit! I was gonna say him and I took a train, and that still took a while.
Yeah.
Because I was like hammered, and I was drunk to the point where I was like, I felt kind of nauseous, and I was like, if I sit in the car, I'm gonna feel sick,
Yep.
and if I take the train, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I just knew, because the G's all fucked up right now. I don't know, so I was like,
Right.
I'm just gonna skate home, dude. That'll like help sober me up a little bit.
It's funny how different you and I's past 2 days have been. I've literally just been like, everyone's mad at me. This sucks. I hate everything. I'm going to get a haircut so people think I'm nice.
Can you feel the tension?
Or you could hit him with this one. Wait.
No way. You expect me to believe that?
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't skate home that night. I looked at the clock. You, me, and that Justin guy were freestyling at like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I looked at the clock and was like, we've been at this bar for like 13 hours.
Bro, we did Ethan's entire shift.
Yeah, plus, too, because we went in to film the fucking pod. I went in to set up at like 1:30, I believe. Mm-hmm. And so I was there from 1:30 p.m. to like 4:30 a.m. It was pretty intense, but you guys even like hung around and closed down with me.
It
Bro,
didn't
was
feel
crazy.
like you probably felt like you were there all day. I didn't feel it. I don't know, kind of came to when Nate was like, stop wrapping them up, because I kept hugging.
Yeah, Dan kept doing behind hugs. Like, people were sitting at the bar, and Dan just kept going behind and, like, strangling everybody. Just like, I love you so much.
I was just having the time of my life out there.
I was like, Dan, they know you like them. Give them some space.
Thankfully, Kevin had my back and he was lying, but he was like, I like it. It's like, okay.
This guy is not gay. If anybody's not gay, it's this guy.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man.
Well, unfortunately, I left my skateboard and my headphones there, and that leads into
Which pales in comparison.
another treacherous tale.
So I had brought all my equipment with me, needed for the pod anyway.
And his existence.
So I had a canvas tote bag that my mother had given me, and inside my microphone with a dog ears sticker on it, my first project ever, and another like one-off sticker I had made. I still have a few of those. And my SM58 microphone that's all fucking dented from the past decade of shows. I've had that thing since early Maiden Voyage. It's the only microphone I've actually ever had. And, yeah, I was a little bit buzzed after my, 15-hour endeavor of the day. And you know what, man? Got in a little bit of a tiff with my drunk girlfriend at the end of the night. Locked the gates. Skateboarded back sadly as she took an Uber away from the argument. Come back to my stoop to smoke cigarettes. And enjoyed a nice 10-minute conversation with the crackhead named CD. He left the conversation pretty upset himself as I went to open my wallet and give him some money and realized I didn't have $1 on me either. So he left and told me it was a waste of time conversating with me, which was also very sad. And then I believe what happened was I went in to get a 5 a.m. egg and cheese, possibly even 6 in the morning. Unto which I left my tote bag with all my equipment and my $160 headphones on the stoop.
No, fuck.
But it's all right, man. The thing about shit like that is shit's just shit, bro. I was out there making money, and these boys supported me all day at the bar. I got cash, motherfucker. I just buy some new shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Brand new shit. I'm going to put new dents in my new microphone, and then one day it'll be an old microphone. It's been through some miles, dog. That's what the fuck life's all about. It don't matter.
You telling me they don't look at me like the motherfucking glitch? I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
You know what's going to be super funny is you're going to go by Sally's at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and 2 homeless people are going to be stealing electricities, making a homeless pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the one microphone, they're going to be sharing. They will have cut the headphones in half and duct tape them to their head like fucking cyborgs.
Or they
dude.
just have their heads smushed together and the headphones stretched fully out.
Yeah.
So it's like on both. You know what I mean?
One thing I was thinking about, which to my fault. You know, I had a big loss, but some crackhead made so much fucking money for crack off all my equipment that
He
they
probably
fucking
sold it for 10
smoked
bucks.
I was
and
gonna
died
say.
that night. I killed a crackhead by mistakenly leaving my shit around.
You're a vigilante.
63-year-old CD pronounced dead. 7:33 a.m. Monday morning.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm never going to be able to buy a drill off that guy again.
It sucks that it took you 2 days to realize, too. Because even yesterday, you were like, I have your headphones. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking sucks, dude.
Well, yeah, that too. I also I rescued Dan's headphones. He left at the bar and put them in with my shit and then lost fucking everyone's everything, dude. That app costs us a lot, dude.
That app really had everyone in shambles.
It's hilarious to me.
Are we allowed to say that it hurt them, too, the next day?
Oh, yeah.
They were tore up from the floor up, dude.
Yeah, they got toe up, and then the next day they didn't even get to go and do their studio session that they were staying in New York for. They were going to do 2 sessions with the dude, but then they only ended up doing 1 because that first day they were too fucking hungover. But I guess it wasn't just Johnny was like, dude, I straight up had like a migraine. I don't even know if it was just the hangover or what, but he's like, I was like unwell.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that sucks.
Dude, I just love that they hung out all fucking day. And I remember you trying to convince them. You were like kind of annoyed that we were all still at Cookies.
Well, I was like, let's go play pool or go somewhere. And
yeah, you wanted to like show them more
some other
bars and shit
bars,
like
yeah.
that. And Johnny, I remember like the 3rd time you were like looking shit up and trying to convince them to go to certain spots. And I'd given you like 4 places you could go play pool that are like
Right.
decently dope. And Johnny just looks at you and he's like, I'm going to be straight up with you, man. I just want to stay here.
Yeah.
I was
like, all
in
right.
my head, I was like, yes.
Right. Yeah, because you wouldn't have been able to go.
I have these motherfuckers in my clutches.
And they were getting hooked the fuck up.
Yeah.
Right, that too.
Well, you know,
Bro, okay, so
decently.
Yeah,
got-
not crazy.
I got another one of these Joe's teas just because I wanted to. I didn't even want a raspberry tea. I wanted to get the peach one, but I was like, I want to see what the label says
yeah.
because they're always so weird. So let me just read this real quick. It says, it was one of those clear blue sky days. We were driving around in the pickup on some back roads when we saw a pick your own sign leading up to a farm. Well, that day, we picked and literally inhaled the best tasting raspberries I'd ever had. With that taste fresh in my mind, I went about making Joe Tea Raspberry. It's refreshing with just the right blend of raspberry and tea. I hope you enjoy it. That one wasn't as good.
Joe's a simp, dude.
Yeah.
Joe is a fucking
Simp
bro.
to the T, dude.
Bro, he's got low tea.
Real tea
But-
simper.
The other one, when he said, what did it say? Is like, you can taste it in your entire head.
Yeah.
It's like, what? So
He
weird.
was on some suspect shit on the other one. This one,
Yeah,
he's,
bro.
This one, he's figuring it out.
Yeah, he was pretty chill on this one. That one wasn't very good, but still. Yeah. Pretty good.
You know what, Joe? We're all just figuring it out, trying to be poetic about our lives, dude. I get it. Raspberries are delicious.
That's right, bro. Oh, dude, another thing I wanted to talk about that I don't think I mentioned was after your show the other day at Star Bar, the dude, remember the crazy guy?
Oh, yeah.
So we're sitting there after we went to Artichoke Pizza and we're all just eating pizza. Me, Shreve, Mike Live, Ethan, his girl, and fucking maybe some other people, I don't know. But we're sitting there eating, and all of a sudden this fucking crazy dude comes up and he's just like, "You guys see me? I flicked a cigarette at the cop. I told him to look up Destruction Zone 2023 Hawaii. They know what happened. They killed dogs. They killed the kids. Destruction Zone 2023. And then I made the mistake of like making eye contact with him, and he's like, "You pull out your phone, look it up, look it up right now." He was like, check out. I was like, I'm good, man. He was like, no.
if you don't do it right now, you're not a man.
Yeah. And then I was like, all right. I was like, let me just appease this dude. I just pulled out my phone and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. And I just like tapped the screen, and then I was like, okay, and put it away.
He totally called you out. He's like,
You're
not even doing it.
Yeah, he had been walking away when I did it, and I pretended to touch my phone, and I started walking the other direction, and then he runs back towards me, and he's like, "You just touched your phone 2 times. You didn't type anything. I know you didn't look it up." And then
I was kind of like talking shit a little bit, like just kind of being like, yeah, okay, dude, cool. Like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah.
I forget what I even said, but
Well, and then he's like, we're all kind of looking at him like, what's wrong with you? And he's like, oh, yes, laugh at me, the clown. He's like, you should laugh at his hair.
Yeah.
He was like, make fun of his hair to Ethan.
and then he's like, I used to have hair like you.
yeah.
I'm like, so
Like,
you're-
okay.
what?
What are you talking about?
I'm like, one, doubt it. Two,
and then,
fuck off.
right. So, fucking wait. Well, never mind. That wasn't going to be a good one. But so we walked away. We were like, let's just get the fuck away from this creepy psycho guy. And so we're walking around. Right as we round the corner, there's like two like trans people, like I guess trans women. I mean, they were dudes.
I didn't
And
even see him.
The one guy had his shirt up. Oh, like his man titties were out. And the other dude was squeezing his ass and sucking his tits.
Oh.
It was just, and they were like under a marquee that was like lit up. It was like they were
Yeah.
highlighted.
Yeah.
And I walk around, I see them, I'm like, what the fuck? And it was like going from the crazy guy screaming, and then literally 5 seconds later, I see just a guy sucking another guy's titty.
But you were 20 feet ahead and like looking back, filming, and I thought you were filming my reaction
Yeah.
to walking around the corner away from the guy. Because also in that same moment, there had been two cops walking down the road, and the crazy guy was like flagging them down, being like, "Excuse me, officer."
Destruction
and
zone.
I'm like, we gotta get out of here. Like, this guy's about to get fucking shot or something. I was
Yeah.
like, I do not want to see fucking Destruction Zone. 42 Wallaby Way, Hawaii. Like,
Yeah. And so, yeah, Ethan thought I was like filming that guy or filming something else. But I was just pulled out my phone to film the titty sucking.
Did you film it?
Yeah, I got it. I got a clip. I'll play it right now.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty
I-
erotic, dude.
It's honestly so because you get frazzled in situations like that. You're like, I don't know what to do, but to pull your phone out, press two buttons, and have him be like, you only press two buttons. It's so fucking funny.
Bro, it was awesome. I was just like, motherfucker. I was like, I know, you caught me.
Also, it's like he's in fucking goddamn Brooklyn talking about some Hawaii conspiracy, and it's like,
Well, I think it was about like the fire.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
probably.
supposedly they were like laser guns. That
Yeah,
made
that's
that
what
fire.
I think that's what he was going on about. But he's like, they know, the cops know.
Yeah,
It's
like,
funny.
so you're
Local
gonna-
PD's just like,
Yeah.
shut up, keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in too deep.
Quit flicking cigarettes at our car.
Yeah, but yeah, he just kept screaming, Destruction Zone 2023. Look it up if you're a man.
It is also kind of funny that Brooklyn can get so crazy with people like that just like cops will drive by, have someone flick a cigarette at them, and they're just like, ugh, we got to get out of here. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck that guy. We'll let him yell at the people eating pizza.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see like 3 situations and which one they'd actually deal with.
Yeah.
Right.
They're like, at some point he'll get stabbed tonight. We'll take care of it all then. Like,
We'll catch up with you later, buddy.
yeah.
That's very funny.
Yeah, that shit is fucking crazy. But still, I think the tit suck made my night, dude. That really
That made
me
Little Randy.
Did they see them?
no. They didn't give a fuck. They knew we were all looking. I was like laughing out loud looking at them.
They were just ensconced
They were just like-
in passion.
Nate saw it and he was like,
Yes, yes, yes.
No, I saw it and I did this.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one I meant to hit.
They said the guy, I heard the
This is
This some serious gourmet shit.
yeah. No, I heard the dude say, "Oh, do you like the way my titty tastes?" And I screamed out,
Yes, you do, motherfucker.
"No!" But they were like just like, and the guy and the dude was kind of chubby too. He was like this pudgy guy, lady man, with his titty out, and the guy was just like. And squeezing his ass, like I was just like, "Holy hell, dude! These guys are getting right after it."
it's so
Starburst.
funny because like
Starburst.
the lines are all blurred within that whatever, but like I can't just be
Oh, that's
hanging
what
out.
that Robin Thicke song's about. Yeah. I thought it was
I
about
know you want
raping
it.
chicks,
I
but
can't just be hanging out under the marquee around the corner from Artichoke Pizza with my girlfriend sucking on her titties and squeezing her ass at like 3 a.m. Like I can't do that.
well, it's because those are real titties.
Do you think the cops would just be
Not
like,
just a man
break it
tit.
up?
I wanted to tell the guy, I'm like, dude, you're not going to get any milk out of those fucking udders, brother.
Ugh.
You're wasting your time. As if every time you suck a chick's titty, you're like trying to get milk.
Finally.
Damn it. I'm so thirsty.
That was like, dude, there's this whole subgenre of like, well, it's like a loophole to be able to put like porn basically on Instagram.
Oh, yep.
With its chicks milking, or it's like chicks like breastfeeding videos. And it's, I mean, it's the most that's like so fucking weird and fucked up.
Yeah.
But it's like under the guise of like it's educational or it's like it's a beautiful natural thing. It's like, bitch, you know you're just a whore who wants to show your titties and is using your baby as an excuse to like get dick.
Some of them use fake babies and don't have kids.
Really?
And use it to promote OnlyFans accounts because you can see their tits that way.
It's crazy.
And it's all the comments are just like Indian guys, you know, oh, yes, so beautiful, baby. Girl.
Dude, imagine how much it is for the fake baby for it to be worth you to promote yourself getting your titties sucked online. Like,
I also want to say I saw a video on this and wasn't just like, that's a fake baby. I didn't just do a deep
sleuthing,
dive.
dude.
yeah.
That's like, who was the dude from The Who that got caught with like a bunch of child porn? Was like, I was just trying to get to the bottom of it and like
What?
stop this from happening.
Dude.
Pete Townsend, dude.
Really?
Wow.
Pete Townsend is a perverse guy?
Yeah.
He's a CP, man?
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
He lets it seep.
Cosplayer?
Yeah, he just cosplay. Cosby play. No, but that's fucked up. And you know, it's funny, when I first saw that shit, it was like around the time of like Skankfest. I was with Palmer Squares and I was on their podcast and we were talking about it.
Yeah.
And I was like showing them all the videos. And then from that point on, for like months, my For You page on Instagram was just all breastfeeding videos. I was like, fuck.
I was just going to say, like, when you told me about it, I looked it up once, and then it just kept showing up in my, like, For You, or, like, you know when you're scrolling along Instagram and it'll show a whole slide of reels, like, suggested for you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I was totally hanging out at, like, Sally's or something like that one day, just scrolling through, and just all of a sudden, titty popped up, and I'm like, fuck. God damn it, dude.
It sucks that it's happened to all of us separately.
I have
We've all
been
had our phase.
victimized by breastfeeding videos on Instagram.
Mine has turned into all repo videos, which I do kind of, I don't know why, it's kind of fun to watch. But then people getting shot, like daily shootings and stuff, which you
Damn,
guys
on
are talking
Instagram?
about on Twitter.
I see it on
Yeah,
Twitter,
dude.
but
No, people just getting shot. I'm just like, what? Like, our fucking stuff can get banned on this and like taken down for saying fuck, but I just
Yeah.
watched a guy get shot in a bodega.
right. Yeah,
We
no,
got to
it's
up our
fucked up.
content, dude. That's all I know.
Yeah, bro. And also the comments on those videos. I mean, like I said, it's usually it's like Indian guys, because I think they like can't get porn sites in India or some shit, and they're just like, oh my god, so beautiful. And but there's one of the comments. The guy said, "Goo goo gaga, me next," or something.
Insane, dude.
And then there was
It's
one.
like, that is funny, but also like very embarrassing.
Right. If he was joking, that's the funniest comment ever. But
Yeah.
But the chick, one of the chicks who's always doing them, she's got these like big floppy ass humongous tits, and the one video she like pulls it out of her bra, but it's like it like does like a, and the guy, one of the comments, the dude's like, why does it come out like water or something? Like he's like, her titties fell out like water or some shit.
That's crazy, dude.
But and it's crazy because that chick, the kid looks like he's like fucking 3.5 years old. It's like she's gonna be fucking, no pun intended, milking that for all it's worth.
Good
dude.
Lord. It is always funny, too, when you just see like a hot babe in a bikini and you hit the comments and it's just like a 52-year-old guy named Randall being like, where are you? It's just like this dude just sitting in his trailer being like, sick. She's going to respond.
Dude, Facebook is crazy nowadays. Like, I try not to go on it. I mostly have it for like old family and like people I went to high school with that I'm not going to fucking follow on Instagram.
Yeah.
But it's so nuts. Like, this chick that I didn't even know, I went to school with her boyfriend, and it was probably like freshman year was the last time I even saw this kid. For whatever reason, this girl had requested me like 5 years ago. Never saw her shit until her stuff is popping up like on stories, and I see her posts more than anything, and I've never once
Is it OnlyFans
interacted
shit?
with any of them. Yeah. So it's just like I'll pull up Facebook, and it's just like this chick I've never met, just like heart emoji over her boobs, and she's like, you know, whatever. Not even like
She very tatted
Wait,
up.
who is it?
no.
Not the tatted chick. Is it Wait.
Nope, not her. Careful.
Well,
But
I've been
I've
burned.
seen.
I guess it doesn't matter. She's on Facebook promoting her OnlyFans. It doesn't matter. But
Right.
This is just a plug.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Shout out.
plug.
Shout out. But it's so weird, like seeing dudes from Claremont, New Hampshire that are like 53 commenting just like, "You're so beautiful, oh my god," and I'm like, dude, like
So
your
fucking
family
gross.
members are gonna see this. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with you? You have 3 teeth.
And
Wearing
probably 3 kids that are
Yeah.
all going to be like, God damn it, daddy.
Dog, there's a time where it's like old. Like I feel like once you hit a certain age, you just have to like get your internet privileges like just revoked,
Yeah.
or like social media privileges.
Well, they give old people like the jitterbug that's just got like the
Yeah,
giant numbers.
yeah.
Like that's all you're allowed to have. Is,
Yeah,
like,
you should get
can
like a
scroll the
government
feed.
issued like fucking dial telephone.
There was this sweet old like elderly teacher, and she was like a helper in the school, and she was like so nice to all the kids, like very like she was so sweet. Like she would mentor people, and like everyone was like, I love this woman and she betters my life. Like she was friends with all like scumbag kids.
Mrs. T.
Yes, exactly. She ended up getting fired because she had like an online presence with them and would comment on things and just be like, so proud of you. Oh, you're so great and amazing. She got fucking fired, which is like insane. She did not get what she deserved. Fucking Jeremy Thompson or whatever the fuck some generic old guy name is that's commenting on shit. He should be arrested for just commenting "sweet beautiful girl" like
You're
on
right, yeah,
every,
yeah.
Oh,
every
I see what
20
you're
to 30
saying.
year olds.
Yeah.
Like,
Although you
pictures.
don't think that lady was like doing too much, she must have done something weird to get fired.
I don't
couldn't
think
have
she
just
did
been
too much.
friendly.
I think as a teacher, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And they're just like, we can't have one person breaking the rules, like,
Right.
obviously, and then make, like, yeah. Because there was a whole big hubbub about that where they was like, this is bullshit.
Bro, I used to go to like rap shows with my English teacher when I was in high school.
Yeah. I think it also came from there was a math teacher that had a relationship with a student.
Yeah,
so like
that was so
him
fucked
getting
up, bro.
arrested and in trouble for that shit in turn also took down the sweet lady.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
When we were seniors in high school, one of the surrounding
what were you about to say there?
Jesus. one of the one of the no's. No! One of the surrounding school districts had a teacher that hit up my friend and was like trying to get with her, and she was like, he was like, yeah, come over, we can like smoke weed and like I'll give you beers and shit. She was just like, you should come with me. And I was just like, sick, okay, I'll go do this. He was so bummed when he saw that she brought like a friend and then
Yeah.
tried to be the cool guy, but the whole time I was like, God, I could ruin your whole fucking shit right
that's
now.
crazy, dude.
Damn, Dan, you should have blackmailed him. Been like, dude, give me the full case. Yeah. I need a 30-pack now.
Pull up the floorboard.
Yeah. Bro, that's so crazy, dude.
Yeah.
What a fucking freak. Did he still end up working there?
I ended up seeing him years later because he was family friends with a girl I was dating, and he had his kid and his wife there.
Was he an English teacher?
God.
I don't remember.
So
I
did
just
you
remember this.
You just rolled up to the function like, "What's up, dude? You got a beer?"
As soon as I saw it, we clearly locked eyes, and both of us remembered, and he was just like, "What's up, man? Nice to meet you." And I was just like, "What's up, dude?" My
Remember
name
when
is
you
Dan.
gave me beers when I was in high school and you were
Yeah.
my teacher? You
Remember when I
fucking
could
scumbag.
still
Sex with
ruin
my
your
friend.
shit?
God, that shit really, really bugs me, dude. If my fucking... I swear to God, that's like one of those things where if I was a parent and like a fucking teacher was fucking with my kid, I
Oh,
would
yeah.
probably murder them. I really think that I would
Yeah.
easily be able to kill somebody. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's even crazier. I mean, it gets talked into death, but like these like 28-year-old girls that are teachers and like fuck a 12-year-old or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Crazy.
what are you doing? I can't not to. Sex can't be that good with a 12-year-old person. Dude. You know what I mean? Like, what do you?
Dan,
why would you want to do?
Don't
that?
knock it till you try it, brother.
There's a reason I was late to the pod.
Yet we'll just get flagged for writing "fuck" on a reel.
Yeah.
This is totally cool. Yeah, we'll allow
Yeah.
that. That passes the AI check.
Bro, you remember
But-
though when that dude, the math teacher at Claremont, was like hooking up with that girl? She was like 14 or something.
Yeah.
And I remember I remember when that came out and it was like a huge fucking thing. And I remember they like showed texts and shit from the girl between them. And he had been texting her and he referred to her as his rock. Yeah. I was like, bro, that's
the fuck?
crazy,
You are
bro.
my rock.
What a fucking
Was this when you
loser.
guys were still in school?
Yeah.
No.
I was in high school. I think I was like a senior or something
Are you
when
sure?
that happened. Yeah.
No,
And I mean, that was at Stevens. I went to Windsor, but
Yeah.
I heard about it.
No,
Maybe I was like 20. I don't know.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that was the year after I'd gotten out of school because one of the
okay.
teachers
Yeah, you would
left,
know for
and
sure.
I didn't know that teacher, so he was a new guy.
Oh, okay.
there,
I was
yeah.
trying to be like, which teacher was it?
Right.
Yeah,
Because
it
I
was a
feel
math-
like there's like a tenure there.
I don't
It
even
was like a
remember his
30,
name.
late 30-something-year-old math teacher, I think, or like
Yeah.
early 40s.
Yeah.
But I know the girl was 14 and a freshman. It's crazy.
It's a change of subject, but on school.
Nice.
Well, on school, I was when you were in the younger grades and you had ISS, they would make you sit in like the older grades math class, like you'd have to sit in the math room for a day. There's this dude that was a substitute, and the fucking meanest thing I ever heard. He's like kind of a nerdy guy, but like nice enough. And he said something, and fucking this girl named Stacy was just like, "That's why your fucking wife left." And he just like kind of like looked down and then went and sat at his desk and like nobody talked for a while. But I remember just being like, God, if I was a girl, I'd fucking rock you right now.
Yeah.
What a
that's
shitty
crazy,
thing to
bro.
do.
That is nuts.
Damn.
Have y'all heard very mean things said to teachers?
I can't think of a specific really mean thing, but obviously, like, we've made teachers, like, lose their fucking mind. I remember this
Yeah.
teacher, Miss Watke. She was our geography teacher in, like, 7th or 8th grade. And, dude, she was this ginger. She was, like, a weird, like, Miss Frizzle-ass type lady.
Yeah.
And she had kind of short hair, but it was, like, poofy kind of. It was like this length. And we had her fucking spazzing one day, and she went... "Ah!" And she grabbed her hair like this. "Ah!"
Oh.
And
Wow.
dropped her hands, and her hair was sticking straight up, and she was like, "Ugh," and she stormed out of the fucking class. I laughed so hard, which is really mean because I'm like, this lady's having like a mental breakdown, but it
Yeah.
was so funny to see somebody just grab their hair.
Was it a math teacher?
It was a like geography teacher or
word.
something.
I can't imagine. There was Mrs. Young. I wasn't even in her class. It was the classroom next door. But we just hear like this big bang, and our teacher runs over and comes back, and she had fucking smashed the overhead projector, the lens, and like sliced the fuck out of her hands. And then I got ISS because our teacher was like, Miss Young cut her wrists. And I was like, what, is she sad? And then immediately she was like, go to the office, and also like, we have to pause this class right now.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
And that was back then. We were like complete shitheads.
yeah.
We were in Philadelphia for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were the
thanks.
last class to go to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Y'all had to go to Canterbury Lake Park.
Damn.
But I can't imagine teaching nowadays. Kids like steal desks and like break sinks in the bathroom and all this shit.
Yeah, dude. I remember we had this one math teacher, and I think it was 7th grade or 8th grade. Either way, middle school. And I had a class with every shithead kid that I was friends with.
Yeah.
Absolutely every kid that could have been the biggest dickhead to a teacher ever, and just like total fuck-offs. And we were smoking weed at that point. And so it was like the first year where everyone was like absolutely going batshit. Like,
Yeah.
And she was kind of like a nerdy older woman. And she just kind of had one of those personalities and like faces. Like she kind of looked like a rat. She had like rat teeth. And literally she kind of like stunk and like ate really weird foods. Like so easily just like, dude. And that's me just pointing out things about her. I was not that mean to her, but she was very susceptible.
Yeah, I mean, you
to
sound like you're being pretty nice. Yeah, like she stunk. She looked like a fucking rat. She was
These
a
are
dumb
just
bitch.
key examples of things that were easy to...
Easy targets.
Yeah. But I remember her crying at the end of the year. I forget what the fuck it was, but they took something from her desk and just spilled it all over her desk while she was gone for a second.
And then Ethan said,
Get your head down there and suck it.
Yeah. But I remember her bawling her eyes out, and everyone was literally just like pointing and laughing
Oh
and
my
being like,
God.
you
Jesus.
stink. And
they were
like,
saying you stink?
shit like that. Yeah, dude. Like they were absolute devils. And I remember looking at
What
them.
grade was this?
This was 7th or 8th grade.
Yep.
Because I didn't smoke I did a little bit in like 6th grade, but like it was intense.
Hitting anyone with a "you stink" is fucking brutal, dude.
Bro. Never mind like a bunch of little kids that are just picking on you, and you're like, you're all failing my math class. Like, you guys stink. What the fuck, you little potheads,
Bro, that's so
they
crazy.
They broke her, and she left the school.
Yeah, that is.
Did she finish
brutal.
the year, or she just like that day was like, I'm done?
I think she finished the year out, but was like,
Christ.
nah.
Do you remember Zach Colson, skateboarder?
Yeah.
He's a black man. And the old ISS teacher at the high school, where you actually had to just be in the basement all day if you got ISS, she was old and like just a real bitch, Miss Gurko, and she
Gurko?
she hit him with a hard R
No
and got
way,
fired. Yeah,
bro. What?
got fired. Him and I were both down there. I was literally so bored that I had cool plans to hang out with people over the weekend. So I literally wrote like, I'm gonna drive. We'll drive there. That's cool. And then we'll stop at McDonald's. That's cool. Like, was just making a list of shit.
Yep.
And then he was like, I need paper. And she was like, you can't have paper. And he was like, what else am I going to do? I need some paper. And then he said it to her, but then she fucking blurted it back at him, and it just like erupted. And I was just
What
like,
did he do?
spazzed and then ran upstairs. And then, to be honest with you, it's kind of a blank from there. But I just remember being like, oh, you're fired. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
you are done, dude.
Bro, the classic. Remember the video that teacher who said it, like the old guy? He's like,
pencil.
Can you lend a pencil?
Can you lend me a Harry Potter book?
Bro, when they pick on it on the show Boondocks, that's such a funny episode. Anyways, but yeah, that's crazy. I've never heard no shit like that in school.
Yeah, no.
Our buddy Dave went to go be the ISS teacher for a while, and he ended up leaving. But he was just like, dude, it's a war zone. Like, kids call me faggot and, like, fuck you and all this shit. He was saying kids, like, throw shit at him. And he was like, he's our
the
age.
coolest
so,
guy.
Yeah, so he's
Who
like
is
the
it? Cool,
mediator, Dave Silva.
Okay,
You met him.
Dude.
But, yeah, even he ended up leaving because they don't even... You guys have the same shorts on?
Yeah.
Yeah. We bought him at my rap show. Shout out Michael.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sick.
Livelihood, good shorts.
Yeah, he was saying he didn't make shit for money. And it's just like to
yeah.
have to deal with only the bad kids all day. Like, fuck that.
Absolutely, bro. And imagine how bad it is now. Like, if you're just trying to be a regular teacher,
Yeah.
with kids with their phones, it's like, how the fuck is a kid going to focus on any schoolwork?
Yeah.
What's crazy to me is like if you're a teacher and you go through that, you're probably not gonna want children. Like there's almost like, or you just already have everything set in stone and you're gonna be a fucking monster of a parent in like a good way. Just being like, nah, dog, you're doing your fucking homework. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's so crazy to let your kids have a phone if they're like under the age of like 16.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is like, bro, my fucking nephew has like an Apple Watch and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
It's crazy.
It's too much. Too
We have
much.
people give babies iPads.
Bro,
just like put them in a jumper.
Bro, I hate it so much. And it's like, you're fucking bring the kid to a restaurant. Anytime you go anywhere where the kid is expected to just learn patience, they're just like glued to a fucking thing. That drives me nuts. It's like, dude, you guys are like, if you hated having kids so much, like, I don't know. It's like,
Yeah.
your job as a parent is to teach the kid how to fucking shut up sometimes.
Yeah.
Or like how to be respectful or like be patient.
Yeah, and just get through life.
Yeah, like in the car, it's like the kid doesn't. It's like tell the kid to look out the fucking window and listen to the music.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't need to be stimulated 24/7. I don't know. That really bugs me.
Teach him a little nursery rhyme, you know? Something
Right.
like that.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Hit him with a beat, dude.
Yeah.
Beat
Freestyle.
down.
Baby rap.
I saw a parent taking a kid out. They were both opposite sides of the booth at a diner. And the kid just had headphones in and was just on his phone. And the dad was just like eating, kind of zoning. And I was just
So
like, that's
sad,
fucking
bro.
crazy, dude.
So fucked up. People are fucked up. This world is going crazy, dude.
To get to a more positive note,
Thank you.
one of the
Like,
most
goddamn.
insane things I've ever heard a child ask his father. This kid was probably like 5 years old. It was in a Five Guys in Lebanon, New Hampshire. And I'm sitting there eating with my ex-girlfriend, and they were like on their way out. This young kid and his father, and the kid was like very cute, and like the whole situation seemed very wholesome. And he was just like, "Dad, were you ever a baby?" And I was like, "Dude, that's crazy. That's like some existential shit to be thinking at 5." And he was like, "Yeah, you know what? I was. It was this year, and I forget the year. I don't know how old the dad is. Not the point, but
Better baby than you.
yeah, I was a lot better than you, son."
Yeah, I never shit myself. Not even once.
He looked at the kid and went, "What are you, retarded?"
I was born a man, son. Manson. I remember I was a little baby in the cart when you like.
I thought you were gonna say the other morning.
The other morning, I really had it out. My parents like put my legs through the shopping cart or whatever, and we're pushing. We're in Hannaford, and I remember something came up, and my brother said like, "Oh, like everybody dies," and I was like, "That's not true." He was like, "Everybody dies," and I was like, "That's not true." And then asked my mom if everybody dies, and she was like, "Well, I mean, like one day." And I don't know why, but I have that memory and just being like, "Oh my fucking God."
Yeah.
Like, oh
like,
shit,
what?
I'm going to die, dude.
Bro,
Damn it.
Isn't it crazy to think about that? If you ever like, just like, man, I'm gonna die. Like sometimes I'll like get in my head about it.
Yeah.
Not even. I don't like sweat it too much, but it's like when the thought even just occurs, I'm like, that's so fucking weird. I wonder what it's gonna be like, dude. It's so fucking spooky.
I mean, I'm the youngest one here.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever said. Also, but it's
No, it's very true.
No. Like coming to the point where I'm pushing like 30s, I genuinely like in this past year have kind of like gone from like my mid 20s to now to being like, you know, having the thoughts, fuck, I'm gonna die someday. This shit is crazy. I'm not where I'm at, and like, you know, and now I've over the past year like found a new acceptance and just being like, it's kind of cool, man. Like I'm getting all, you know, I know a lot of people that like are probably, you know, I've looked up to and been like, oh, that guy's so cool, and he's like in his 40s or 50s, and he hasn't done shit that he's proud of, and he's like getting old and fucking dying, but he's cool as fuck, man. Like. It's kind of exciting, dude, to get to that.
Could
point.
definitely be motivating to just be like, oh yeah, I'm on a time limit, so I gotta fucking get shit done.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I'm always like, dude, I need to get as many albums out and shit as I can, even though I work pretty fucking slow in that regard. But I'm like, man, my 20s and 30s is the time to be doing creative shit like that.
Yeah.
Especially 20s, I felt like I wrote almost everything that I still do. Like, I don't know. Well, I feel like when you first start and you're in your early 20s, you're just so motivated and just fucking hammer because you don't have like a job that sucks your life out or like, you know,
Kids
responsibility. Yeah, exactly. And then, you get older and you have all this responsibility and everything else, and you're just like, fuck, I wish I would have taken more advantage of that creative time.
Right.
But that's why we're here, boys, doing a pod, being creative.
That's fucking right. The most
Getting
creative thing
fucking
you've ever
super
witnessed.
existential. Bumming out the audience.
Yeah, bro.
It all started with Hawaii, dude.
Yeah. Look it up. You're not a real man.
I wonder if that guy thinks about death, or if he's just like, I can't die.
That guy looks death in the face every day, dude.
He is the Grim Reaper, bro.
I can't imagine walking up to cops being like, hey,
look this up.
Yeah, I'm afraid to approach a cop. That guy's got balls of steel.
Dude, literally, I get pulled over and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like invincible until you get pulled over, and then you're just like, oh, everything could change immediately?
Right. Or, I mean, invincible just until I see a cop anywhere.
Exactly.
I'll be driving and I just go past a cop and he doesn't pull me over and I'm like, holy fuck.
Dude, even going through airport and like security and stuff, I'm always sweating. Well, especially after the last time at the border in Canada.
Right.
But I'm always just like, oh, yeah. And it's like, I have no drugs. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm here for work. Like, why am I so anxious about this?
Right.
So stupid.
Well, it's like, what if I have a warrant that I don't know about? Yeah, dude.
There's these girls on the stoop of the crazy house over there, and they were just like looking in, seeing that we have lights on us and microphones. Should I shout out, look up Butt House Podcast right now?
Yeah,
She sees
open the
us.
door and
We're on
yell at
episode 22.
She sees us watching her.
Open the door and yell at him.
I don't want to do it, but Ethan can.
Do it.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Do it.
You do it.
Also, it's crazy that they
Point the
just
speaker out and soundboard.
walked up to out of any of the stoops they could have gone to. They went and sat in like basically the insane asylum's stoop. I'm like, that's kind of wild.
Is
What
that
are
the
you doing?
factory?
That's the factory.
That's the crazy factory. And they're just like, why are these guys staring at
That's
us?
Orange Man's house.
Yeah, they're like, I'm here for my uncle. His name's Orange Man.
It's funny, dude. I was walking by there the other day, not the front, but like that little side part.
Yeah.
And I just heard they were like having a little barbecue or something out there.
Yeah.
And I just heard somebody in there go like,
Oh my god!
And you know that was
yeah,
Orange Man.
you just know.
It must be crazy to be crazy in a crazy house like that because it's not going to help you.
Yeah.
If like you're trying to be like, all right, I think I'm doing all right, and then it's like, wah! You're just like, whoa, this whoa.
Although, I don't know, you ever see like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
No, it's on
Actually,
my list.
I've never
What a
seen
great
that
movie.
yet.
On my
So
list.
good. But it's just funny because it's like all the crazy guys in there, they're just kind of like, I mean, there are scenes where they are interacting and spazzing and it
Yeah.
hypes up because their craziness compounds. But I feel like a lot of the time their craziness is just like solitary. They're like separately
Yeah.
just being crazy on their own little, like in their own little world, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But yeah, man, what a movie. Jack Nicholson was the man. I mean, he's still alive, but I don't know if he's still the man. He's really old.
To go deeper down this rabbit hole of existentialism.
Oh,
Have you guys ever had the thought that like, what if you're just like fucked up and like this is some crazy like internal reality for you?
Not really.
Oh, all right.
No. I mean, I've had the thought, like, I guess, you're saying, like, what if you woke up one day and you're just, like, in a padded room or something? Like, if this is all just, like, a figment of your imagination? Is that what you're saying?
you're
Yeah,
Keanu
yeah.
Reeves.
Because like a dream within a dream is a thing. So like, why couldn't you, for whatever reason? What if I'm 150 years old, dude, and I actually live on Mars? I'm just kidding. I don't think that, but
Bro, sometimes I'll piss the bed and,
you didn't have to admit that.
no, but, like, pretty much, like, once a year I'll, like, slightly piss the bed because I'll have a dream where I'm,
Yeah.
going to take a piss in the dream, but I'll be so looking around and being like, is this a dream? Am I asleep?
Yep.
Like, I need to make sure that I'm not asleep right now if I'm
Yeah.
going to piss. And there'll be times where I'll be like in my mom's bathroom, like at my parents', I'd be like at my parents' house looking around and I'm like, oh, that's there. This is all there. Yeah, this is real.
Checks out, yeah.
This is real. And then
Right.
I wake up, oh, fuck, shit.
That's so dastardly of your brain, dude, to be like, it's all cool.
Yeah.
Let's piss.
Well, I remember one time it did work though, because I was looking around and I was in the bathroom at my parents' house, and I was looking at. I remember I looked at the countertop, and there was nothing on the countertop, and I was like, "This is a dream."
yeah.
It's
That's
like
cool.
it's weird as something so simple like that. I was like, there would never be nothing on the countertop. My mom
Yeah,
always has this
My
little
mom
towel
always
rack
has
and
the
shit.
fruit bowl.
Right? Yeah.
Do y'all ever get sleep paralysis?
I have.
Yeah.
I get it super random.
But do you see like the demon or whatever? Because they talk about like this.
So when I broke my collarbone, you have to sleep on your back, and I guess
Yep.
you're way more susceptible to have it happen then.
Yep.
And I was sleeping on my back alone, and I woke up like kind of. I could see everything. My eyes were open, and I just kept hearing Russian voices in the other room. I was convinced that somebody had broken it. So I've never seen a demon.
But
like,
you're
I'm
sure your eyes
definitely-
are actually open?
well, at least I think
like,
they
felt
were.
like they were.
Yeah, because I like when you have that. If you focus all of your energy, you can like make yourself kind of
Right.
twitch, and like that's what makes you be like, all right, cool, I'm actually here.
Bro, that shit used to happen to me when I worked at Wheeling. Like every single day, I'd be so tired all the time.
Yeah.
And at lunch, I would eat my sandwich as quick as I could, and then just put the seat back in my car and just take like a fucking 20-minute power nap. And so often, then it's like whenever I'm taking a quick nap,
Yeah,
I'll have it, and it will be like I don't see anything. It'll like my eyes will be closed, and I'll know they're closed. But I can like hear the radio. I can
Yeah.
hear what's happening around me, but I like can't move, and I'll be trying to like jiggle my arm. Sometimes I'll get it, and I'll be like, oh fuck. But usually I just have to ride it out. But I'll be like, trying to talk to wait. I always wonder what I look like when I'm doing that.
you look like you belong at the factory.
Yeah.
You're drowning in your brain waves, dude.
That's right. Bro, one time I think I told the story on here where I was It was with one of my ex-girlfriends, and I was sleeping, and I had a dream that I was fucking somebody. And I was like plowing. I was plowing in the dream.
You woke up
And
next to your
she was
girl.
like, Nate. She was like, Nate, are you okay? What's going on? And I was like, whoa. And as I woke up, I felt my body going like, bleh, bleh.
Oh my god, dude.
And when I woke up, I was like, I made it seem like I was having a seizure or something because I didn't want to tell her that I was fucking someone in my dream. So I was like, whoa, what was that? I just played dumb.
That's very funny. You're just like fishing.
Yeah,
She's like telling her friends later. She's like, I slept with this guy. I'm pretty sure he had a seizure. Meanwhile, you were just horny in your sleep. Dude.
Yeah, I was like, you didn't give me enough pussy.
I used to have this crazy, like I guess it was sleep paralysis, but I would like wake up, but I never thought I went to bed. So I would be laying in my bed at my dad's house when I lived there, and you know when like cars go by on the street and like lights kind of like whirl around the room a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I used to have this one where, and it would happen all the fucking time, where the lights would go around, but they would keep fucking going around the like
weird.
in a circle on the fucking ceiling and on the
Oh,
walls.
that's freaky, dude.
But like it
Did it
doesn't
scare you?
Yeah. Like it would freak me out and I wouldn't be able to move or do anything and I would feel like someone was in the room like standing on the other side and like it wasn't like demon like or anything like that exactly, but like just because I couldn't look over to see the person, but I was like, there's someone right there and these lights would just be whirling, but the street was only on one side. So there was no way that the lights would have gone past like the right side of the wall, but they would just circle around and
It's just a block takeover. They're ripping donuts outside.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and they say that the sleep paralysis, like the people who see like the demon guy or whatever, I've never seen that, but
Yeah.
but the people who say it, they all see the same. They like describe the same guy. It's like a person with like a top hat and like glowing eyes or some fucking freaky shit.
I think it's all just stress shit.
Yeah,
Because I've had one.
but it's weird that they see the same guy though. What
Yeah,
the fuck's
that
up
is
with that?
really weird.
Well, we are all one vessel, man. We're just one big cell, really.
Well, it's weird too, because like I've had the one where like all of your teeth fall out, and that's just a stress dream.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
When I was going through it and went to Buffalo, I literally had a dream that a tooth fell out, and I was just like, "Whoa, shit!" And then went to like feel it, and then like hundreds of teeth fell out, and then thankfully in the dream I was just like, "That's not real," and then like woke up. But dude, it was like so real feeling in my mouth that I like even thinking about it's like, ugh.
Bro, I'd say
at most 32 teeth. Dude.
yeah, yeah.
Is that the number?
I think that is.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, the spookiest shit. Yeah. The spookiest shit, I feel like that happens to me sometimes to this day. Like, I'll wake up from such a dead sleep and I don't recognize my room.
Yeah.
That shit, like, and once it clicks and I do recognize what it is, it freaks me the fuck out. I'm like, dude, whoa. I'm like, man, imagine having like Alzheimer's or like just losing your mind. How spooky that would be. Like in those brief moments where you like, where it clicks and you're like, whoa, I'm fucking losing it, dude. So sketchy.
Who is it that just started to get Alzheimer's? An actor?
Drew Barrymore.
Really?
No.
I was like,
50 First Dates. No, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Yeah.
I don't
that
think
shit
it's
is
Alzheimer's. It's like a different thing. It's
It's-
even worse. I think he like he can't speak anymore or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Super nuts, dude.
Yeah.
He was a stud too.
Yeah.
You guys ever have to take a shit so bad that your back just fucking hurts?
Is that you right now?
Yeah, dude.
Nice,
my back
bro.
is in fucking shambles.
What time? We got 7 minutes, brother.
Fuck.
Life's amazing.
It's some serious gourmet shit.
I have
the
a story,
toilet
but I'll
in
save
7
it.
minutes.
That's funny. Feeding him. I have a story about why I was late for the pod with Little Stranger, but I suppose I'll save it for the
For the page.
page. I also want to think about what I'm saying quite a bit more.
Yeah.
I was ready to rip that day and was glad we didn't.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Well, wait, what the fuck were you talking about dreams a second ago? What's
Yeah.
like what would you say is the scariest dream you've ever had?
I can't remember if I've told this on the pod before, but you know how like in the America videos everything's tinted green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went in this random basement.
Yeah.
It was all green, and I get downstairs and there's rows and rows of old TVs. And and they're all playing dreams that I actually had.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
told us
imagine
this.
that.
Yeah,
That is
bro.
Yeah.
fucking
And then a
nuts.
dude just came around the corner and was like, hold on, like, wait a minute. And then I just like started fucking smashing everything, ran back upstairs, grabbed the door, and as soon as I opened it, I was just like, whoa.
That is so
nuts.
freaky, dude.
Dude, I've had a lot of dreams recently, which is so weird that I'm arguing with my father. And it's like, that's like, I'm realizing, and I think it's partly from moving away and not like hanging out with him much or like speaking with him much anymore. But we had a really, really good relationship. Like the last few years, we were still living together. And I think it's just like shit coming out from like childhood of like him losing his temper, me being a little shithead. And I think it's just like my brain being like, you regret not being close, like as close as you should be with your father still. And like him getting older. And my grandfather just died, so that's probably where it comes from.
I was like, damn, that's not right.
But yeah, like so fucking weird what your brain can make you think.
Right.
Your subconscious.
Yeah.
What about you?
bro.
You got a scary one locked and loaded?
Honestly, not really. Really, I feel like honestly the scariest thing is waking up and not recognizing my room. I mean,
Is
anytime I have like a vivid nightmare, like you know what I mean, like a story kind of
Yeah.
nightmare. It's always something where I'm like trapped or like being held captive in a place,
Oh.
and I'll be like, I'll have to like escape. That's like the thing, you
Yeah.
know? Or like somebody. Yeah, I wake up, but. I will have like a dream like that where I will escape though sometimes, you know.
That's nice.
And I've had it where people are breaking into my mom's house and like trying to kill us, and I escape and I'm running. You've been there, you know. It's like a big hill, like big grass hill, and I'll be like running down the yard, like through the yard. But I'll be running so fast and I'll be jumping, and I could like jump like super far.
I have
I'll be,
had
like,
that.
like
Yes.
down the hill, like just like going so fast that I'm just
That's
like
so weird that you like almost are like, I could fly.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I could fucking fly.
There are times where I have a dream where I can fly, and it's like lucid dreaming. Well, it will be a time where I know that I'm in a dream.
Yeah.
And I'll say, oh, I know that I'm dreaming right now. I can do anything I want.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just be like, okay. And I just jump, and I'm just like,
Dude, I've definitely had flying around dreams or like hovering, I guess, more.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so weird because I can picture how I like kick it into ignition. Like like
it into
literally like
ignition.
the feeling in the dream where I'm like, oh, this is how I levitate.
Yeah.
It's so weird. And then I used to have these recurring dreams all the time where, you know how like the Hulk jumps just like really far?
Right.
I would have that too, where I'm just like soaring over, but like able to control how
Yeah.
high or far I'm going. And I'm like, why the fuck is my brain thinking that? Like, it doesn't, like, what does it all mean?
Yeah.
Like, am I trying to like go as far as I want in life or something? I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Or do I just want to jump? I think
I
I,
d-
need to
I
get
mean,
a trampoline.
It would just be sick to have like a 6-foot vertical at all times.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I think it's probably just the 6-year-old. I almost said inside me, but the 6-year-old in
Get
my
him out.
brain left over.
Get him out.
No, it's disgusting.
Get out of my head and my ass.
I'll tell you what else is a dream. Dream come true. Hanging out with the boys. Recording
right,
a pod.
yeah, I meant to say, yeah.
Oh man.
Fucking,
Get your head down there and suck it.
I really like that one. Yeah, dude, I mean, we're fucking about good. Well, we got a minute and a half, but get on the motherfucking Patreon, guys.
Please
You
do.
ain't done that. And what else? Let me see if I can plug some dates here real quick.
We got some new Patreon members too. Maybe we'll shout them out in the page.
Ayo.
Let me see. Wait, what the fuck was? What am I even doing?
Somebody hit the $777 one. What are you doing?
Oh, good lord! Even just for a month,
Oh, good
Cheapies.
lord! Oh, lordy, lordy!
really brought out my
I
ancestry.
can't even believe it. Wait, yeah, Dan, plug your date.
628 Easy Lover, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Come on down. It's a comedy show. It's very funny. They have good people and me, so it's going to be a very fun time.
Yeah. Okay, I have mother fluffing. I'm doing Everwild on August. I think I'm playing on the 3rd. I'm not sure. The festival goes the 1st to the 3rd. I'm not entirely sure which day I'm playing, but August 7th, I'm at the Stone Church in Brattleboro, Vermont. August 9th, I'm at Artisan Park in Windsor, Vermont, which is like Harpoon. All my Windsor people go to Harpoon on August 9th. It starts at 7. Tees will be opening up too.
Woo. Sick.
And then August 23rd, Baltimore, Maryland, at the 8x10 with Latte Red Mist, Palmer Squares, Wax, Grilled Lincolns. It's going to be a burner.
Cheer.
And yeah, that's all I got. I got a tour that is coming up in the fall, but I don't think I can announce it yet, but it's going to be sick.
Subscribe to my fucking YouTube, man. Latte Red Mist on YouTube. I got a new music video coming out for the track Pudding Cup. Proof is in the motherfucking pudding cup. Jarv's got a sick fucking outro with his verse on that shit. Real dope.
What's
real
the
dope.
motherfucking deal, bitch?
And
Yeah,
then,
well, that's it, guys. Get on the motherfucking Patreon. Subscribe to the YouTube. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers to monetize. We need that bad.
we need to hit 1,000 subscribers tomorrow.
Scribblers.
We need more scribes.
So, yeah, if you got a fucking YouTube, make another account. Subscribe on all your accounts, dude. Anyways, thanks.
What else? Fake it till you make it. Peace.